In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 20 gift ideas for the equestrian adventuress in your life. What are the best presents that you should be giving to your equestrian adventuress friends? Now, if you are an equestrian adventuress, you're going to want to share this video with your husband or your boyfriend or your partner, because you're going to want to kind of tell them like, hey, I want this one, you know, gift number 2 and number 3 and well, all of them. You're not going to find another list like this. This is designed just for those adventurous equestrians, okay? If they love travel, if they love adventure, then this list is for you. Number 1 is the Equestrian Adventuresses book series. I got all of them here, okay? Currently there's 4 books, paperback and ebooks, so this is definitely a super cool present to give to people who love horses and travel. These are true stories. I mean, you're not going to believe half of the stuff that happens. Like, for example, there's a woman, she actually rode across South America with 2 toddlers. Like, who does that? So this is definitely a gift that I would suggest giving to the equestrian travel junkie in your life. Number 2, saddlebags. Now, of course, there are, depending on your budget, a variety of saddlebags which you can choose from. There's little pommel bags that just go in the front just for like a water bottle or your chapstick or some jerky. But then you also have the saddlebags which actually sit in the back of the saddle, and these can vary in sizes and shapes and material. They could be leather, they could be canvas, so you can buy some which are a little bit cheaper or some which are a little bit more luxurious and expensive. However, if you have an equestrian adventuress in your life, I would say saddlebags are a pretty good gift to give. Number 3, this is a very good stocking stuffer, and it's actually a very useful item that we would use, okay? And that is going to be a headlamp, okay? One of those little head torches which just go around your helmet, and I'm often riding in nighttime or, you know, scrambling around at nighttime after an adventure, and having a little headlamp or a head torch is very useful and practical gift. Number 4, this is a hilarious one, and it was actually suggested in our Equestrian Adventuresses Facebook group by some of our members, and that is, of course, a hip flask. You don't want to be riding without your, you know, little sip of something. Number 5, so if you actually go to the website Life Between the Ears, you will find that they have some really cool cards and gifts, and it's usually like, it's between the ears, and it's usually in some beautiful surroundings and beautiful places. So this is just a really inexpensive and cool present, I think, to give to your family and loved ones. And it's a little bit more unique than just, you know, going to your local Hallmark store. Number 6, and this is my favorite, okay? It's gonna be give an experience, okay? So there are, of course, thousands of horse tours which you can choose from. We actually list a whole bunch of them in our Horse Riding in Every Country catalog book. You can find that on our website, equestrianadventuresses.com. But if a horse riding tour is maybe a little bit out of your budget, you can also find within your local area a horse experience. So maybe a 1 or 2 day clinic or fun day, for example, where they learn horseback archery or stunt riding or vaulting or, you know, whatever it is. So these are really cool, like, ways to actually show that you care about this person, because I personally value experiences way more than I do, like, things. So if you have an adventuress in your life, then definitely an experience or a horse tour is something that they are going to love you for. And number 7, going back to the Equestrian Adventuresses series, we also have these as audiobooks. Now, if you're like me, I drive a lot, I take a lot of road trips, but also when I'm exercising, like, I love to just listen to audiobooks, and there's very few audiobooks out there that are about horse travel, so, you know, just saying, might as well get some audiobooks which are actually really, really cool. Number 8, super simple, very straightforward, a pocket knife. Again, super easy, a super simple gift, and you know what, it's a very easy, simple, like, stocking stuffer, and it's something that we as equestrians, like, we use these things. Number 9 is a fanny pack. Now, I know in the UK they like to call them a bum bag. I'm going to stick with fanny pack, but basically just a little small bag that goes around your waist, so that way when you're riding, you can keep your phone in there or your car keys or whatever it is that you find valuable that you don't want actually on your horse, just in case you get separated, if you know what I mean. Number 10, and this again is hilarious, it was suggested by the women in our Equestrian Adventuresses group, so you know it's legit. It's actually blister patches, or in the US you could definitely find like moleskin patches, and basically this is exactly how it sounds. You put it on your skin and it's just gonna keep you from blistering and rubbing, and you're not gonna have to buy as much Vaseline. It's a little bit of a funny gift, but it's an interesting and very useful stocking stuffer for the equestrian adventuresses. Number 11, if they are planning on traveling to a cold country, something that I enjoy are those little tiny pouches which are like hand warmers or boot warmers. You can stuff them inside of your boots and they stay warm for like 8 hours or 10 hours or something like that. I mean, they're small, but they're magical. Number 12, also a very useful gift, which we will actually use as equestrians, especially traveling equestrians, are waterproof socks. Now, there is nothing more horrible than when you are out adventuring and your feet get wet and soggy, so waterproof socks sound like kind of a silly like gift idea, but super like for the hardcore traveler or adventurous, like it's a lifesaver. Number 13 would be a sheepskin saddle saver. Now, if you aren't an equestrian, basically it's just a fluffy sheepskin that goes on the saddle. It's nice for your bum, makes the long rides a little bit more comfortable. These can be a little bit expensive, but definitely worth the money. Number 14, this one might be a little bit of a stereotypical present, but a beautiful canvas or a poster or a photo. You can find all kinds of gorgeous photos online. They can even be custom paintings, you know, depending on your area and where you are and what your budget is, but you can have your own horse painted and have a professional picture for not that much money considering how beautiful, and it's gonna hang on your wall forever. So this is definitely a gift that I personally love. Like, I love artwork and I love supporting artists. Number 15 would be the Equestrian Adventuresses t-shirts and hoodies. What better way for the equestrian adventuresses of the world to actually unite and band together than to actually sport the hoodies or the t-shirts, so that way when you're traveling and you see, like, hey, I'm an equestrian adventuress, she's an equestrian adventuress, woo! And the great thing about anytime you shop from equestrianadventuresses.com, you actually are doing good deeds because a portion of the profit always goes to different charities or organizations via the Equestrian Adventuresses Fund. Number 16, the Equestrian Adventuresses film series. Now again, if you go to the equestrianadventuresses.com website, then you will find, and I'm going to include a link down below, some very cool series. It's a TV series. We've done 2 different series our first season, so you know you can travel through Greenland or Slovenia or Bhutan or Brazil or Greece, all from the comfort of basically your couch. We also have another series, which is our Riding Across Ireland series, where me and my husband actually rode our 2 horses across Ireland for 2 months, and we filmed and documented our highs and our lows, so it's kind of cool to watch at our expense. So this is a very inexpensive and super cool gift to give to your loved ones. Number 17, if you are looking for something a little bit unique, then I would suggest actually a subscription to the Equus Film channel. It's a bit like Netflix for horse lovers, so you would pay a monthly subscription. It's a very small amount, it's not very much money, and basically you would be able to access all of their films and shows and movies, and they're constantly adding new ones. So, you know, if you have a horse lover, especially like adventurous horse lover in your life, then a subscription to this Horsie channel is actually a really cool gift. Number 18, this is a little bit of a more useful present, but a hydration pack, depending on the type of adventuring that they like to do, or maybe they're into endurance or what have you, long distance trail riding. A hydration pack is actually very useful. It keeps your water on your back, and you can keep little small items in there. I've used hydration packs before on some of my crazy adventures, and it's definitely an inexpensive and kind of personal gift that you can give to the adventurers. And another super cool gift, okay, I know I've mentioned the Equestrian Adventuresses books, but actually if you go to our website, and again, I'm going to include a link in the description down below, but we actually have a list of like 50 or more horse travel books written by a variety of authors. So basically you're set for life. Just go to our list. It's 50 different horsey books, all about travel and adventures, most of them true stories, and they're all super incredible and amazing. So go to that list, pick out a few of the ones that you like, of course the Equestrian Adventuresses series, just saying, and find a few others and you're pretty much set. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and also do me a huge favor, if you found these gifts helpful, then please hit the like button. And again, check out our show notes for the links to all of the different resources and travel gift ideas that we have for adventuresses on our website. That's it for this video, and happy trails!